white next to you.
Oh my goodness.
I don't sweat like she does.
Or like I do. I sweat like a pig.
All right. Next time we're gonna record, so we could do a video collage at the end of our 21 days.
Okay, so here's the thing.
We'll do like a video library.
Yeah. Right now, as you know, I'm the leader of the day, guys, and I spoke about being held accountable. So I'm recording this part right now because this video is gonna go on the Team Eagle.
Good job.
Okay, great job, guys. So,
look at my hair.
All right, guys. So I need your help. Yes, I need your help. So we all decided that we were going to commit to each other with our fitness. And the reason that this all started because I was having a conversation with Juan on Saturday. And he was humble enough and transparent with me to share that he's been struggling with his fitness. And I can, him and I totally connected because he has a back injury. I have a shoulder injury. My toes are messed up. My ankle's messed up. So I can easily throw the white towel and say, you know what? I just can't do this. However, we are in the fitness business. So whether we're broken down, there's always a program for us to press play. The same thing we tell our challengers when we're speaking to them, when we're forming them. Don't we always say there's a program for everybody? So we need to take that advice ourselves. So that's why, I decided that the word for today is accountability. So this message is to all of our Team Eagle leaders, Diamond leaders. I know many of you out there are struggling with your fitness and you're hiding it. You're being a holder backer. And you're not sharing what's happening. And I'm not saying that you have to blast it, on social media, but share that, that it's, you've fallen back for XYZ reason. We're all human, and that's what makes people relate to us. And we try to be perfect, to the outside world, and we're lying to ourselves, then we're not keeping it real. We're not keeping it real. So my question to you guys is, if you can share with the Team Eagle Diamond leaders, how do you feel now after pressing play together? Juan, why don't you go first?
I feel good. I love this because I find myself giving to everybody, including my family, day in and day out. And I always put myself last when it comes to my fitness. So I'll get dressed. Is there an echo?
Yeah, I'm muting my sister for a second because it's coming from my sister.
There's days where I'll get dressed and I'll spend the entire day in my workout clothes, and the night comes and it just doesn't get done. And I always say this is why I love being a coach before anything else, and it's because we're here to keep ourselves accountable. And I think sometimes we may forget that. Just because the Team Eagle page is a business page doesn't mean that you don't have a coach and that you can't reach out to anybody in your upline. And when Mickey was having that conversation, I interrupted and I said, I want to be a part of that too. Mm-hmm. Because the same way we do Zoom chats to grow our business, I think we could, do this. And I saw Mike doing it and I thought it was pretty cool. And I really didn't know what the heck he was doing. I just thought he was crazy for waking up at 4 a.m.
Yeah. I mean, I reached out to him. I said, what are you doing? Because I saw that there was other Eagles doing it with. Oh, I like the way my bicep shows there. Anyway, I saw what he was doing. So I reached out to him. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And I'm like, I need to do this. And that's why I told him, you know what? That's it. Let's hold each other accountable.
And the most important part was that by doing it, I usually I'll stop more, especially coming back in after not working out for a couple of days. And I kept looking at you guys. I'm like, no, I'm going to do one more. So I thought it was cool. And I like this.
I love it. And what I would love for us to do as accountability partners, you said, Saudi, at the end of the 21 days, let's share. I think we should become like a pilot program for this.
Yeah.
Right. So after 21 days, we can show our results in 21 days. Yep. And that's just, being more held accountable. And I should have told you guys to weigh yourself this morning. I forgot. I did. So do it tomorrow. There's not going to be much of it won't be so much of a difference. So I came in at 143 this morning.
Damn,
but I will tell you that I did lose 4 pounds last week. Because I've just been eating whole foods, period. Whole food. You know, my only cheat meal that I had was when we went out to dinner. We went out to lunch, and it really wasn't all that bad. It was a chicken wrap, you know, and it wasn't even all that bad. So, but to your point, Saudi, being held accountable made me press, you know, push play, like dig deeper, because I knew you guys were there. So
yeah,
awesome. Thanks, Saudi.
So thank you for putting this together. I love it.
Yeah, I love it. All right, Juan.
Like you said, I've been struggling for a while now after the back problem that I had, and it's been hard for me to kind of like go back to my workouts. I would start it, and then someone would call me, and I would stop. So I'm definitely enjoying the accountability group.
Yep.
And hopefully other people can do it as well, because there is a lot of people that need this.
Yeah, I think this is another avenue that we can use even with our challengers.
With the challenges, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So yeah, these 21 days, guys, let's be the face of this new thing that we're doing here. I know that Mike started it, but he wasn't doing it as a challenge. But let's do this for 21 days, like 21 days. Like I know that Thanksgiving, I'm going to have to get up extra earlier because I have to read at Mass at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I know that I need to press play. Sorry, guys, but I need to press play a lot earlier because I have a commitment.
I mean, there's going to be days we probably can't, but as long as we hold each other accountable somehow.
Yeah.
But we need accountability every single day. I know I need it.
Yeah. All right, Edith. Last but not least.
Well, I'm loving it just because, as Saudi said, every so often during the little breaks, I would, look to see how everyone is doing. And I must say, everyone, kept pushing through, which I think that's just part of, that we're doing it together. And, like you were saying, first and foremost, we need to be a product of the product. And sometimes with helping others, we then let our fitness fall by the wayside. And, just like my sister, I've had some struggles. Even, I don't know if you heard me screaming out that certain moves I was feeling. The woodchuck on 21 Day Fix, I felt it in my sciatica big time. So what I did was I put down the weight and I did it without the weight. So at least I was still doing it.
Exactly.
Because I'm still going to feel it, right? So I did part of it with the weights and part without.
I mean, I've learned to modify the modification.
I've learned to put my ego to the side because when I finished when I was done with my journey, I was lifting really heavy, and with these workouts and being out of the game for such a long time, you really have to put your ego to the side. I was lifting 5 and 7s today and then pushed myself to a 10. And that, to me, that's kind of like hard because I used to do 25, 30, sometimes 40. So a lot of times it's just putting that ego to the side and just, if you got to do it without the weight, you do it without the weight, but you got to push through.
Yep.
Yeah, because I don't want to be out of commission tomorrow because I insisted on doing it with the weight, And the fact of the matter is, the reason why I became a coach, aside from getting Shakeology at a discount, was because I knew that having that coach word on the side of my name, even though I wasn't putting it out there, but I knew I had to be accountable with my workouts, right? And, trying to change other people's lives, I've lost myself to some degree. So this is exactly what I needed when I needed it. Perfect timing. Yep. So thank you, Mike, for doing your crazy thing with your, with some of our coaches.
I think he started doing it after his T25 thing, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I just can't get up that early because I go to bed like at 2, 3 in the morning.
I can't even commit any longer to say, you know what, I'll do a 7 o'clock morning workout, only because it all depends on my night with my mother.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like last night was a good night.
Yeah.
So, I don't want to commit to say, okay, I'm going to work out at 5:30 and it's not going to happen. Then I leave people,
This workout should have been done an hour ago.
We're recording this.
If I had a space, maybe I could, but I don't have, I have to work out in the middle of my living room. So I do, getting a kid ready to go to school and working out at the same time. And I don't like interruptions. It was cool. I loved it. And thank you so much.
I do have an issue. I do have one issue. Why is it that Saudi's the one that looks like picture perfect after the workout?
I never sweat. I don't know why.
Look at me. I'm sweating like a pig.
You know what it could be? That it's super cold in here today because we didn't turn on the heat. But the only time Mickey ever saw me sweat when we would go to the gym is if I had a sweater on, or like I have to put layers on in order to sweat.
Hate you.
I sweat like a pig.
Yeah, me too.
I need to go to a sauna because they say that opens up your pores. Like I have very tight pores, I guess.
Somebody needs to take a picture. Hold on.
All right, take a picture.
All right. Oh, now it's Hold
on.
Yeah, that's why I moved my rocker glider chair here. And I'm on the floor because this way I don't feel it in my thighs.
That better? Okay, that's better. All right, who's taking the picture? Because I don't know how to do it.
It's not me.
Saudi,
you know how to do it, Juan?
How do you do it?
You got it?
Nope. Not happening.
I'll do it. All right, 1, 2, 3.
How do you do it, Saudi?
You have to press Shift, Alt, Option, and 3.
Shift.
Wait.
She
Shift,
can't
Command.
see her glasses.
Command and 3.
Shift, Command,
and 3.
Off to the wake-up call. Peace out. Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks for my video today. You all found my accountability assignment. Bye.